Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the More Than Our podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Zach.
Hello, and I'm the other one.
Now, before we get into this episode, please feel free to send us feedback on your thoughts on each of our episodes at feedback@moreonindustries.com or pop on over to our website at moreonindustries.com, where you guys can subscribe to the podcast on any of the relevant podcast catchers and find out about other endeavours. Now, so without further ado, go ahead and do us a favour, hit that like button if you find yourself enjoying this one. Really just helps out, we do appreciate it, and it does help to promote the podcast. And of course, Dan, promote the podcast is what?
Sharing the Moron love.
Exactly, my friend. So, you heard it right, folks. We have a website, moreonindustries.com. Go check it out. Link will probably be in the description below. If it's not, then I've forgotten, in which case just type it in. But yeah, you can find out about all our stuff that we're doing. You can find out about Moron Designs, Maths for Morons, and of course, you can find out more about the More on Our podcast on there too. So, as always, we're going to jump straight into the More or Not section, where if you're new here, this section is where we get 5 random words or short phrases from you, lovely viewers, and collectively decide whether that word or thing is moronic or not. That can be the concept, it can be the thing itself, or it can be from one of our personal experiences. And the beauty of it is it's entirely subjective. I mean, you guys can have a different opinion, and it doesn't matter because it's just a bit of fun. Now, you can send in your suggestions to moreonourpodcast@moreonindustries.com. So you no longer have to send them in to us on Instagram or anything like that, which you still can. But yeah, if you want to send them to us via email, it's moreonourpodcast@moreonindustries.com.
Awesome.
So, the first one on there for this episode, these are bloody weird, by the way. Bioluminescent jellyfish.
Bioluminescent jellyfish?
Yes, jellyfish that are bioluminescent.
What on earth am I supposed to say about that?
Whether they're moronic or not, I guess. Did you know jellyfish don't have organs? They can survive without a brain or a heart or, any other organs. Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, because there's jelly in the name, so... I don't know, jellyfish are fucking weird.
Yeah, they are bloody weird. I actually personally didn't know that any jellyfish were bioluminescent, but apparently that is a thing.
Yeah.
I'm now going to Google what types, because I now want to see one.
Are they the
luminescent.
poisonous? They're not like the venomous ones, or whatever it was.
I mean, they probably are, let's be honest. Holy shit, that looks fucking cool. Well done. There's one called... I'm going to butcher this, so be warned, any marine biologists that may or may not be listening. Aquioria victoria. Definitely butchered that. It's commonly called the crystal jelly, and it's a bioluminescent hydrozoan jellyfish, or a hydromedusa, and it's found in the west coast of... take your bets, Dan. I'm going to fucking assume Australia, because... Let's be honest, fucking everything is dangerous.
Let's be a bit more interesting rather than fucking say Australia.
It's found off the west coast of North America.
North America?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Fair enough. Yeah, so bioluminescent jellyfish. It's a thing.
Is it a threat to human life?
I don't know.
If it isn't, then it's a dead giveaway. It's not in Australia.
That's fair. Right. Are bioluminescent jellyfish dangerous to humans? They are not. Bioluminescence isn't harmful to humans. Yeah, I fucking knew that. I'm talking about the jellyfish.
Jellyfish obviously stings you, but like, it's the sting. Does the sting kill you? It is still like.
So it doesn't actually say, but most jellyfish stings are harmless to humans, apparently. So I'm going to assume no, they're not dangerous.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't really understand jellyfish. I know there's various different types, but I'm going to be honest. I don't know much about jellyfish.
I wonder what makes like some of them have like more powerful, if powerful is the word, sting. Why are some of them, like the blue-winged one, for example, why is that, like, really poisonous? If poisonous is the right word, that is.
It's more... I don't know. It's not really poison, though, is it?
I don't know. You wouldn't really say venomous.
No, it's just dangerous. I think it's just a safe way to do
There is
it.
another word, because obviously there's a difference between venom and poison, but then there's another. I don't know what word it is. It's not coming to mind, but
Hold on, I'm looking it up. Why are some jellyfish more dangerous than others? Some jellyfish venom. Oh, it is venom.
it is venom. Yeah.
Some jellyfish venom is more dangerous than others. It can cause serious health problems or even death in humans. Venom jellyfish contains a variety of proteins and other molecules that can affect the nervous system, cardiovascular systems, and other organs in humans.
Yeah.
So basically, it depends on the type of jellyfish, and not all of them will do it, but some will.
All right.
Oh, 11 types of jellyfish ranked by danger level. Fuck yeah, I want to know the top one. I want to know the top 5.
If I had to guess, probably blue ringed, because I've seen they're meant to be like quite small.
You know what?
I
What's
don't know how true it is, but like they're really like deadly.
The top 5 is the sea nettle.
No, I've not heard that one.
Yeah, that's the sea nettle. Where is that found? Does it say?
Australia. If you don't know, just assume Australia. I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it doesn't say. Great. Irukandji jellyfish.
The where?
Irukandji jellyfish. I can't say it.
No.
Irukandji jellyfish. There we go. Finally got it.
No.
That sounds. Native to the waters of Australia. That doesn't fucking shock me.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
So that's top 5. That's number 4. Portuguese man o' war. Can you guess where that is?
Right. No.
Fun enough.
Portugal, yeah.
Anywhere between Portugal and Florida. So it could be just basically the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
Number 2 is the sea wasp. It has one of the most painful and venomous stings in the world. It looks fucking cool. It looks kind of like an LED bulb with some strings coming out the bottom. Like the tiny little LED bulbs.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's native to the Pacific Ocean. So Pacific Ocean for that one. And then obviously number 1 is the box jellyfish, which I feel like most people know what the box jellyfish is.
Yeah, the box one. Yeah, I've heard of the box.
Oh, it can leave permanent scarring on the skin, the box jellyfish. I didn't know that. And apparently they don't have a moral compass. Well, that doesn't fucking shock me. It's a jellyfish. I don't really think they have morals, to be honest. I think it's just if it touches me, I'll kill it.
That's like everything, like.
Yeah, exactly. So here's an idea: if you see a jellyfish, just assume like I should probably go to hospital just to check. I don't know if you're meant to pee on it. I don't know whether that's certain ones or all of them. I don't know. Again, I'm not a marine biologist, but still. All right, we got a bit off track there, but bioluminescent jellyfish, to be precise.
I'm probably going to go not moronic.
I'm going to go not moronic, because bioluminescence in itself is cool, and jellyfish, I guess they're kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I hope someone learned something new about that. Anyway, the next one on here is vintage pocket watches.
Vintage pocket watches?
Yeah, but apparently vintage ones. I don't know why this person has specified the vintage one, but, you know.
I don't know anyone that uses a pocket watch.
No, I can't say I do either. I mean, I own a pocket watch.
Yeah.
But that's only because it's got a coin from 1991 like built into it. It's pretty cool.
Oh right.
I bought it in New York in 2019.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a particularly expensive one. But I mean, it looks cool. I think the battery's died now because obviously that was 5 years, coming up to 6 years ago. So you know. But yeah, what do you think about it? I quite like pocket watches. I think they're kind of cool.
I'm just going to say not moronic. I don't really know what else to say.
Yeah, me too. I mean, if I said moronic, then it'd be a bit dark, really, wouldn't it? Because, you know,
yeah.
I own one. All right. Lava lamps.
Lava?
Yeah, a lava lamp. A lamp that allegedly contains lava when in reality it just contains water and some form of. I think
we've had like a couple of them before, but we've never really used them.
I mean, did you ever make one using Aquas? It's Alka-Seltzer, water and vegetable oil.
That's probably something you do in bloody primary school.
It is, yeah. Is that and the Cocamento volcano for geography?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It's both of those things. I don't know why they taught us how to make
Yeah.
lava lamps, but I remember how to do it. So lava lamps.
Lava lamps.
I don't see the point in them. I'm going to say moronic for this one because I really don't see the point.
Is it just meant to be like a normal lamp
I don't know.
instead of like the normal light bulb?
All right. Reason behind lava lamp. Googling it. Reasons for a lava lamp. I just want to see if there is any particular reason for these things to exist.
Yeah.
Right, I've just come right. So this website called lampinsider.com is the first link I've seen when I've googled reasons for lava lamp, and it says lava lamps have been a popular decorative item for many years. To fucking who? And also, it apparently captivates people with their mesmerising blobs of liquid that seem to defy gravity. Advising who? 4-year-olds, maybe?
Don't they cost more?
Benefits.
Than
Let's
like
have a look.
regular
Apparently, there's allegedly some lot. You know what? Actually, let's have a look. Oh right, okay. So basically, when you turn the lamp on, the bulb heats the wax, and the wax warms up. It becomes less dense. It rises through the liquid, and then once it reaches the top, it cools down, so it drops back down.
Oh right.
So that's how they're actually meant to work, apparently, according to this. Lava lamps. Benefits. All right, here we go. Apparently it has an aesthetic appeal. I don't see it, but okay. Ambient lighting. Just buy a lamp. A regular one, not a lava. Stress relief. I want to know who. It's a conversation starter, yeah. Why the fuck do you have a lava lamp? That's the conversation I'm having. Why do you have one? It enhances creativity. Ooh. Oh god, there's several different types. You've got regular lava lamps, you've got glitter lava lamps, jellyfish lava lamps, mini lava lamps, giant lava lamps, colour changing lava lamps. Jesus fuck. That diagram. Right. That diagram looks very dodgy. They've got a size thing showing off different size lava lamps. Dan, I'm going to send it to you. I'm not going to put it on the podcast. It might get us demonetized. I'm going to quickly upload it into our little channel just so you can see the fucking size chart and tell me what you think it looks like.
All right.
One sec, there it is. Does that look particularly rude to you? Looks a bit off, doesn't it?
It's a bit strange, yeah.
Yeah, it looks almost as if something. I don't want to say it on the podcast because it will definitely get us demonetized. Yeah, no. Moving on.
Moving on.
If you know what, if people want to know what I've just seen, I guess go on the website? Lava Lamps. Yeah, go on Lava Lamps. Oh god, lavalamps.shop. That's fucking awful. Yeah, basically, just don't Google what I have because you don't really want to see that. In fact, I'm removing it from my camera roll as we speak. Okay, right. Moving on. Lava lamps. I'm saying moronic.
Yeah, I'm gonna go moronic.
Fine. All right. Next one. Self-driving cars. They're not really a thing yet. Obviously, they kind of are in Tesla,
It's an
but they're
interesting
not.
idea, but it's like I wouldn't really trust an AI.
I wouldn't trust AI while there are still people about. If self-driving cars is all there is on the road, fine. But if people can manually drive, I don't trust a manual driver around. If I'm in a self-driving car, I don't trust other people, and I don't trust it to register other people or anticipate them.
It's got to register different hazards on the road and then react quickly.
Exactly. I know it's kind of a thing in Teslas at the moment, but I still wouldn't trust it.
Yeah, personally. But it's Elon Musk. He's a maniac.
We have a little topic on him in a short while. Don't you worry. We're coming back to that, mug. Anyway.
I understand though. I think it's a pretty cool in concept, but there's just so many different factors that you've got to consider.
Exactly.
I actually think it's nearly impossible.
I think it's too early. as daft as it sounds. Like I feel
That's-
like
yeah.
we kind of need to things. I don't think it'll ever happen because it either needs to happen everywhere or it won't happen anywhere. If you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it won't get to the point where you know like some cars on the road do and some cars on the road don't. Obviously, there are Teslas and there are other companies that are trying to do the same thing, but I can't imagine it being a worldwide thing. Can't imagine like you know, uh, like India, Africa, like places like that. I can't imagine them with self-driving cars.
Well, the road is very unpredictable, so it's got to be very adaptable to
That's my
responding
point.
in
Yeah,
any kind of situation.
and bear in
And it's
mind,
got
say if you're in a
yeah,
very arid region with wild animals, if you obviously you can have this in the UK and modern place. I say modern, like more urban places as well. But if like a deer or a gazelle or an antelope or something runs in front of your car, obviously it's gonna slam on the brakes as it should. But it can't anticipate that if you're just in the middle of nowhere.
yeah.
So I'm gonna go moronic personally.
Then it's got to read like road signs. It's got to be able to pick up on all of them.
Yeah,
Although sat navs, they like do tell you about like important road signs like speed limits.
yeah.
But then obviously that car has got to process that information,
Mm-hmm.
and then like it's got to adhere to it. Which
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Like imagine if the software crashes. Like you just get a fucking
yeah.
Windows update in the middle of it.
From the car,
Like,
from the
oh
laptop.
great, my car's just crashed because I needed a Windows update.
And how do you test it? Do you test it on the main roads? But then even that could be a danger.
I assume they test. I assume they test it on private land, and then they go, okay, it's passed the test, and then it goes on
They
the
probably
roads.
build it up from there, but like the main road is a lot different compared to
Yeah,
private land.
yeah.
Unless they like make hazards and then like
I assume
see
so.
how
I
it
assume it goes
works.
through rigorous testing, and then I don't know. I don't own a Tesla. I don't actually know anyone who does. I don't think. No.
Mm.
But yeah, no. I don't see the need in it personally. I'm just gonna go moronic.
Yeah, I'm gonna go moronic for now, but it might change
Yeah, yeah.
depending
In like 10, 15 years, if it's
depending
improved,
on
then
what
yeah,
happens.
fine.
Yeah,
But like at its current stage, I would say moronic.
moronic. Yeah.
All right, last one on here is quite a interesting one. Bonsai trees.
Oh, bonsai.
Um, I know they're a very Japanese thing. Or at least I feel like they are.
It means delicious little tree in Japan.
Does it actually?
Well, I got that information from a particular TV show. I mean, you can guess which one.
No.
You ate a bonsai tree. I think it's time for you to go to bed and you go home.
Yeah, I'm not following.
No, the in-betweeners. You know that episode where they go to Warwick?
No, I
And
haven't
he said,
watched all of the In-Betweeners.
have you not? Have you not
No.
watched the Warwick episode where
No.
so he, oh,
I
it's
think
hard
the
to
only
explain.
episode I've seen all the way through is when I don't even know his name. That's the bad part. Is when one of them says, "Yes,
Will,
Lauren, it's a fucking fish.
Will,
Give me a
yeah.
minute."
No, but
That's the only episode I think I've seen.
Goes to Warwick and he meets a bunch of like uni students, um, and then they like start playing Dares, and it was there to eat a bonsai tree,
The whole
and then
tree.
that yeah, or the
Right.
small one, yeah, but they were staying at this girl's house, and then she walked in and then like kicked the uni students out.
Yeah, I imagine so. Um. Okay then. Does it
Yeah,
actually mean delicious little tree in Japanese? I feel
that's
like
what
that's wrong.
Will said in the episode.
I feel like that's wrong, but I then again I don't know Japanese, so
Yeah, well, yeah, apparently that's what he said, but I don't know.
all right, fine. Um, I don't mind bonsai trees. I don't have anything. I don't see anything wrong with them.
Well, I mean, they're good.
I was gonna say, yeah, they're quite cool decoration. Can any tree be a bonsai tree? I want to know. I want to know if any type of tree, can any type of tree be a bonsai tree?
Oh, this is interesting. Just looked up here we go. Fuyumi Limura, the wife of the bonsai master who crafted the trees, don't know what that means, told the broadcaster the 400-year-old Shimpaku juniper tree was worth almost 120 grand alone.
What, one tree?
It was like a 400-year-old tree.
Right.
That was worth 120 grand. I just saw this article.
That's a very expensive tree.
About all this context. I just saw the words 400 years old and 120 grand.
This is quite interesting, actually. Any tree can be a bonsai tree. You can cultivate any tree or bush species with a woody type system, woody type stem into a bonsai tree.
Oh, it's interesting because it says here bonsai is a Japanese art form that involves growing small potted trees that mimic the shape of full-size trees.
Yeah.
Oh,
you can do it with any type of tree. So in theory, you could do it with a oak tree or a birch tree or a spruce tree or what are some other wood types that are in Minecraft? The dark oak tree and a pale oak tree, because that's definitely real. But yeah, no, I think bonsai trees are kind of cool. Especially if you can make them out of any type of tree. I think that's quite cool. Yeah. Yeah, cool. I'm going to go not moronic for bonsai trees.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let me do the wrap up for that then. We had bioluminescent jellyfish. We said not moronic, I think.
Bioluminescent, yeah, it was not moronic.
Yeah, it was not moronic. Vintage pocket watches, not moronic. Lava lamps, moronic. Self-driving cars, moronic. Bonsai trees, not moronic. So 3 out of 5, not moronic. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. Now, we are going to trial, once again, our recent-ish news section, where if a piece of news has happened since our last episode, we'll talk about it here. Obviously, it might be basically a month old at this point, but, we only do these once a month, so... I think the biggest thing that's probably happened is obviously the new year, and since then, Trump's second inauguration, because he won the US election. And many people have obviously seen, I've seen about 10,000 memes of it now, of Elon Musk doing a particular salute from World War II era Germany. We can't say the actual political party word because YouTube will shout at us. So we're just going to say World War II era German salute. Obviously, various people are saying that it's a Roman salute. And obviously one obviously inspired the other. So, Musk did that at a big old press... I think it was a press conference. I don't know, something like that. He was on stage in front of a large amount of people, and he just did that on stage. I did see one daft thing on Twitter. Yes, I'm not going to call it X. Go bite me, Elon. Where some guy said he was trying to dab. Which, first of all, if he was trying to dab in 2025, what the fuck? Put simply. And secondly, it definitely weren't a dab. If you've seen the clip, it wasn't a dab in any form. It was very much a World War II era German salute.
Yeah. I've just looked at some other information on him as well.
Oh God.
What pisses me off, he's worth $422.7 billion.
Yes.
Which is like... You could probably give like $1 billion of that to like fucking Mozambique or something.
Yeah, but bear in mind, he doesn't actually... I don't think he has that much money. That's just how much his assets are worth. So, like, if he sold all of Tesla, then yeah, he probably would have that much money.
Yeah.
But, like, it's not actually how much he has in his bank account. Although that would be interesting to see how much he's got in his bank account.
Yeah, because there's like different... Because obviously when you say you're a millionaire or a billionaire, there's different types. There's like asset, and it's like how much money you've got in the bank
Yeah, exactly.
and stuff like that.
But yeah, I mean, Musk did that. That's a recent-ish bit of news, I guess. The other
Yeah.
recent-ish bit of news that also may not be news. I don't know. I would consider it news. Notch, the former creator of Minecraft,
Yeah.
it's kind of soft. What do you call it? Soft launched Minecraft 2, or a spiritual successor to Minecraft.
Yeah. I've heard.
He announced that on Twitter. Obviously, that was, I want to say, a good few weeks ago now. Regardless of your views on his political beliefs, which are a thing,
Yeah. No,
he
I
did
think
create arguably the largest game in the world, I would argue.
he seems to know what Minecraft is about, rather
Yeah.
than like.
I mean, he created it, so I should fucking hope so.
Yeah. Rather than like the latest
Yeah.
sort of
I mean,
updates that they're doing with the game.
it will certainly be interesting to see whether or not that actually, comes into existence. Because I think he said this before and it's never happened. But obviously, everyone on the internet has latched towards it because, well, Minecraft 2.
Did he say he's like programming the game?
He said he's making it. He said he will make it. Let me pull up his Twitter at the moment.
So he's probably got like plans for it, but he's not got like.
Yeah. Right, Notch. Let's have a quick look. He tweets a lot. Jesus Christ. I'm just going to search his profile for the word Minecraft. Because it's a lot easier than scrolling through his... He said, I basically announced Minecraft 2. I thought that maybe people actually do want me to make another game that's super similar to the first one. And I love making them. And I'm loving working on games again. I don't super duper care exactly which game I make first, or even if I make more. But I do know I'm making one. So I figured I'd absolutely be willing to give it an honest shot in form of a spiritual successor to Minecraft and put up a poll about it, which he then did.
So how's it going to work? Is he just going to go from when he sold it to the company, and then he's just going to like add stuff from there?
I don't think so, because I think that would go against the legal documents that he, because he sold it to Microsoft.
Or is it just going to be like a completely new thing?
I think it'll be a completely new thing, but you will be able to tell that it's made by the same guy, kind of thing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So I imagine it will be mildly similar. Whether it will be blocks, maybe it will be spheres or triangles. I don't know. I'm not exactly an avid follower of his. But yeah, that was some recent-ish news. Obviously, that Minecraft 2 spiritual successor may not come out for the next 5 to 10 years. We have no idea.
Yeah.
But it might come eventually. So if you didn't know about that, you now know. You're welcome. All right.
Yeah.
Moving off of our recent-ish news section and onto our regularly scheduled nonsense, shall we call it? Dan, I would like to tell you about some fun facts I've learnt about Pluto.
Pluto.
The former planet. The now dwarf planet.
Alright.
Not the dog from Mickey Mouse. The former dwarf planet. The first one being our moon has 5 times the mass of Pluto. So the moon you see in the sky has 5 times the mass of Pluto.
Must be a small planet.
It's a dwarf planet. Although, to be fair, it is one of the larger dwarf planets, apparently. So, more than half of Pluto's volume is made up of ice. So if it were where Earth is, in terms of position and closeness to the sun, it would have a trail, because the heat from the sun would evaporate the ice and the water, leaving behind a trail. Which, isn't something planets do. So, and the last one being Pluto has an orbit so elongated that it crosses the orbit of another planet. Do you want to try and guess that planet?
Crosses the orbit of another planet.
Yes, it does.
Oh, I don't know, Jupiter?
No,
What is that?
it's Neptune,
Neptune. Oh, it makes sense.
the big
yeah.
blue one.
Yeah. Do you know how long the orbit is?
I do not, off the top of my head. However, I can find out.
Pluto orbit year.
I think it takes like a stupid amount of time. It's like 200 odd years or something, right? For it to go one orbit around the sun.
It doesn't. Why doesn't it come up with that information like the first thing I write on Google? Hold on. How long does it take Pluto?
I'm just googling it now. All right.
248 Earth years.
Yeah, I was going to say it's like 250 odd years. If you, in case those of you who wanted it in day form, because why not? It is 90,530 Earth days, or roughly 248 Earth years, for Pluto to complete a full orbit around the sun. And I'm pretty sure, could be wrong about this, I'm pretty sure the time it took between it being founded or like discovered as a planet and it being classed no longer as a planet, it didn't even do a full orbit.
Jesus, really?
I don't even think it did an orbit while it was considered a planet. Yeah. So that's the thing. So there's some Pluto facts for you, for those who didn't know. And if you didn't care about those, may the Pluto energy ruin your day. Don't exactly know what that means, but I saw it in a meme once. So,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I've seen some others as well. I've just searched them up.
What?
So other dwarf planets, there's Make.
There's what?
Make.
How do you spell that?
It's literally make.
Okay.
The word, just put it like.
Is there a dash in between, or is it the same word?
It's just the same word.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the diameter approximately that of Saturn's moon Iapetus, or 60% that of Pluto.
Oh wow! So it's even smaller than Pluto. Wow.
Yeah, it's even smaller.
What's the largest dwarf planet? I'm now curious.
I'm
googling it.
Yeah.
What's the largest dwarf planet? I need to know. What is the largest?
Some other ones as well. There's Gong.
So do they all just have double-barreled names of the same thing?
A couple of them do.
The largest dwarf planet is called Eris or Eris.
Eris, yeah, Eris. There it is.
Or its minor planet designation is 136199 Eris. It's the most massive and second largest. Oh, that's the fucking second largest known dwarf planet in the solar system. Well, fuck you. What's the actual largest?
A lot of these are very Chinese names. It's like Hormir, Qua. It's like four. This one, Quaoar. How would you pronounce that?
I have no idea, mate. I don't speak Mandarin.
I don't know.
Or Cantonese.
Like 4 vowels next to each other.
Jesus Christ. Dan, Eris has an orbit of 559 years.
Oh, wow.
And it rotates around the sun aphelion, I think. It's a trans-Neptunian dwarf planet. Its orbital characteristics are more specifically something. I don't know. It cut off at that point.
Oh,
this has a lot of science that I don't really understand.
Science, yeah.
It's the 9th most massive object orbiting the sun and the 16th most massive overall in the solar system, counting moons. It's also the largest known object in the solar system that has not yet been visited by a spacecraft.
I don't think many.
Eris has measured 2,326 plus or minus 12 kilometers, that is 1,445 plus or minus 7 miles in diameter, and its mass is 0.28 percent of that of Earth, and 27% greater than that of Pluto. So it's actually 27% larger than Pluto, and has more mass.
Oh, right.
Fair enough.
Yeah, interesting. Fair.
The only image of it is a very low res image from the Hubble Space Telescope in August of 2006.
Yeah.
See, I'd really like to be into astrophysics and all of this stuff, but it's very complicated, and I'm not good enough
It's
at maths for it.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm really interested in all that stuff. Like, I really do find it interesting. However, I'm just not good at maths, so I just don't understand a lot of it. I'm reading it, I'm going, that's cool. No idea what it means. But, you know, I'd like to learn at some point, so if there's any astrophysicists in the old more on our viewing pool, first of all, why? Second of all, please teach me some stuff. I kind of like space. It's interesting.
Yeah, definitely. As we all know, Elon Musk loves space as well. So
Unfortunately, but
really
I don't really want to
friends.
talk about him anymore this episode. Mostly because I've seen a bunch of news articles about him in the past couple of weeks, and I really don't care enough about that man's life to, want to pay attention to it. Moving on to some other popular figureheads. Dan,
Yep.
I would like you to tell me, who do you think wins in a boxing match, Boris Johnson or Donald Trump?
Probably Trump.
I would say Boris, purely on the basis of, number one, he's British, so he's already got a bit of an edge.
Yeah, but Boris is like an idiot though. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's good at fighting or anything for that.
Yeah, but do you really not think he can take down a fucking 90-year-old? How old is Trump? He's in his 80s or something, right? He's fucking old. All right, how old is Trump? There's definitely people screaming, being like, "Oh, he's this old." Like, I don't know. I'm not. I don't fully. He's 78. Yeah. How old is Boris? How old is Boris? Boris Johnson is. That's unhelpful. What is that? He's like 60.
60, yeah.
Ish. Yeah, he's 60.
Part of me thinks he looks older than Trump.
No.
He looks like he's doing worse off. Like he looks.
I mean, he looks worse for wear after his prime ministership.
Yeah.
Purely because, well, it's got to be a fucking stressful job, especially during COVID.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, no. I'm going to be honest. I think Boris wins that fight against Trump. I think Boris smokes Trump. I don't know if either of them have a fighting background, but I just feel like Boris would win.
Probably won't be that interesting.
No, that would be a fight for the ages. I would pay to watch that fight.
Yeah, but I don't think it'll be like, once they're actually in the ring, I don't think it'll be that interesting.
No, it would. Yeah, no, I think Boris wins any day of the week. And I know Americans are going to disagree, but there's no guns in a boxing fight, so, you know. I'm probably going to cut that out. All right, another weird question. This one was actually sent in from a viewer that I just remembered existed, and I'm sad to actually say it on the podcast. But if you could piss any liquid, what liquid would you piss?
Well, I would obviously choose water, would you not?
Well, no, because you can
What was the easiest one?
Well, no, you can always but like the whole point is you can't piss water. You piss a different liquid, and you can use it to do other things. So if you, I don't know, piss Pepsi Max, you can then drink it, and it's Pepsi Max. It wouldn't be your piss at that point. It would just be the drink.
Champagne.
Liquid. Paint.
Champagne.
You would piss paint. At that point, piss oil. It would be a bit easier. Why specifically paint?
Yeah. One or something you can sell for a higher price.
Such as oil?
Champagne.
Oh, champagne. I thought you said some paint.
No, champagne.
Right.
I didn't say some paint. I just said champagne.
Trust me, when I review this in the edit, it will sound like you said some paint.
No, that's not what I said.
But yeah, no. Why champagne? That's not even like that expensive. You could wine is arguably more expensive.
Let's have a look. So, most expensive champagne.
I can't believe we're googling this on the podcast. This is the first one of the year. This is setting a great precedent for the rest of the year, isn't it?
I went to the Peppy Test and Champagne website, and it came up with the top 10 expensive champagnes.
Right.
So number 2 is Rosé Dom Perignon Gold Edition 1996, 8 litres.
This 8 litres of champagne. Sorry, who is drinking that?
This is in euros. So it's 41,000 euros. So the next one, the one after that, that's number 2. This is number 1.
If you say anything over 100 grand, I can't be asked with rich people.
Champagne Bourgogne de Diamant. Number 2 is 41 grand.
Yeah.
Number 1 is 1.5 million
euros.
What
the fuck? Why?
Yeah.
It's not going to taste that good. It's champagne.
So it says here the bottle's hefty price tag is justified primarily by the 19-carat diamond attached to the brand's 18-carat gold plate.
So what you're telling me, it's got nothing to do with the liquid. You're buying a bottle.
To do with the liquid. It's to do with the diamond that's attached to the golden plate.
So you're buying a bottle and not the liquid. I fucking know.
That's just something rich people buy just to show off to their friends.
Probably, yeah.
They're just that bored. Yeah.
But I think wine is still more expensive generally. To the general public, I think wine is more expensive than champagne. I could be wrong. I've never bought either.
Tastes like cheap champagne you buy in fucking Tesco or something.
Champagne is champagne. It tastes the same anyway.
Well, this one's worth 1.5 million euros.
And I guarantee you it tastes like fucking Tesco everyday value fucking champagne. They all taste the same. And if anyone thinks otherwise, you're wrong. First of all, why are you drinking champagne?
So 1.5 million in pounds. That's 150, 1.5, little over 1.2 mil.
Still ridiculous. Doesn't make it any better. No.
Yeah, so I'll probably say champagne. Because then you can set it.
I mean, if you piss it, no, but Dan, you've just said you're buying the bottle, not the liquid. So realistically, if you piss champagne, you're doing nothing.
But like the liquid is probably worth something.
Yeah, about 3p. What would I pick? Oil. I feel like would be a good shout because then you can sell it for a large profit. Depends how much you piss, really, isn't it?
The thing is with the champagne, you don't have to buy the champagne from someone.
But Dan, the question is, you know how champagne is slightly fizzy?
Yeah.
Does that mean it's fizzy as you're pissing? So do you feel the fizz as you're pissing?
I hope not.
Because if you do, then that's awful. Because that would not feel nice. I can't imagine that feeling very nice.
Yeah, I don't know. That's...
Yeah, no.
That's kind of strange.
What liquid would I want to piss if I could piss any liquid?
Milk.
Milk? No. No. I mean, if I couldn't choose water.
Coffee. Espresso.
No, I don't drink coffee.
Espresso.
I'm trying to think of something that wouldn't like fizz or something. Something that wouldn't feel weird coming out, if you know what I mean. Because I don't want to do like a soft drink like Pepsi or Coke, because that would be fizzy and that wouldn't feel very nice.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that.
No. I don't know whether booze would sting, like any sort of alcohol. I don't
Yeah.
know. I might just say piss. Like, I'm just gonna say Coke. That being Coca-Cola, because obviously that's a liquid.
Yeah. Fuck it, yeah.
Just
Coca-Cola.
because I can't think of any other liquids that I'd rather piss at this current moment in time. Also,
There's not really a
whoever
question
sent that
anyone
in, I know I have your email address. What the fuck? I'm not gonna like shout you out on the podcast because that way you're getting some form of recognition. But what the fuck? Whoever came up with that, you're a weirdo.
Yeah, that's.
But I now want to move, Dan. You know many country capitals, do you not?
Yeah.
But did you know that Estonia is the northernmost
Yeah.
country in the world, with no part of it being in the Arctic Circle?
Oh, right. Did we talk about Estonia in a previous episode?
Probably.
That seems like a go-to country. That and Mongolia and Australia.
Yeah, but
and the
Mongolia's
US.
great because it's got the city of Moron in it.
The city of Moron.
Yeah,
Oh, there's also the city of Moron in Comoros. That's the capital.
sick. We need to record from one
It's
of
Moron
those
and then
locations.
I at the end.
But Dan, speaking of countries,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do some GeoGuessr.
Geoguessr.
Now, I'm not a pro at this, and I'm not going to claim I'm any good. I'm not claiming to be any good at this. I haven't played in a long time, but I want to give it a go, purely on the basis of I've seen a few clips recently, on like YouTube and Instagram and stuff, and now I want to try it. So we're going to. Obviously, I'm not gonna buy.
No.
I'm not gonna play pro. I'm just gonna do the three free ones because why would I not? Dan, you should be able to see my screen.
Yep.
For audio listeners, I'd advise going on YouTube and checking this part out. It'll be the same timestamp as you're at right now.
That also works.
What?
Or use your imagination.
Yeah,
Works.
yeah, you could do that. All right, Dan. Shall we begin? Now, I think you only get 2 minutes per location, so we got to work quick here. Let's go. Why the fuck is there music? Okay, that's annoying. I'm gonna have to mute it. That's fine. Oh fuck. Wait, no. Settings. Music volume off. Done. Right. It could be Africa. Red soil. English speaking. Yes, English speaking.
Right, what did that ATM thing say?
Hold on. Jewish? Are they Jewish stars? I think they are, right?
That does look like it.
Dara David, I think it's called.
What did some of the shops say?
Airtime again. Hold on. This will be the same.
K2, hold on. No. One of them said K2 on there. That's a mountain.
Yes, it is. K2 the mountain. Yeah, mountain. It is. You are correct.
So, oh god,
where the fuck
K2?
is it?
Because Kilimanjaro is Tanzania. Which one has K2 in it?
K2. That isn't that. No, hold on. This Dan, to me, this looks. Oh yeah, it does. Look, there's K2 there. It says Africa there. It says Africa right there on the mouse, above the box in the little orange one.
Do you know what country K2 is in?
No. Is it in Africa? I know it's in Africa, but Tadgett Pharmacy, St. Joseph Drug Shop. .com. Why has it got to be .com? What hemisphere are we in? We are Southern Hemisphere.
It'll be, because we're saying we're in Africa.
So it'll be. I reckon it'll be Kampala. Should we put it?
And Uganda.
Yeah. Might as well. Looks very similar.
It depends where K2 is.
Okay, we'll do it. Come on.
Oh,
look at that. 4978. Come on.
That's good.
Right. Round 2.
Again.
Africa again.
Big old. Even more random.
This is.
Let's start going forward and then see.
I want to quickly check something. Yeah, red pickup again.
They're all. Yeah, it must.
Red pickup is. I know this actually. Red pickup is always Lagos. everywhere, every time. Most African countries always sometimes actually like, some African countries also have a follow car, but the red pickup I know is always Nigeria. See,
Ah,
red pickup is always
yeah, I never
Nigeria
knew that.
every
That's
single
interesting.
time.
That's
But yeah, look at that, 4994. We could have I probably could have matched it a bit better, but that's still pretty fucking good. 2.2k away. Right,
Nice. Right, the
last one. Oh,
So that looks decent.
this looks quite. Oh, what language is that?
Right, it's definitely not Africa. So
No,
probably somewhere.
China.
Oh, it's Chinese. Okay, so somewhere in Asia. Could be like
Yeah, it's
Central
definitely Asia.
Central Southern Asia.
Could be. Could hold on. Number plate black Malaysia. I know that.
Oh.
I know that for a fact. The question is where in Malaysia? Where is Malaysia? It's down here. Because the thing is, Malaysia's quite large.
Capital, so.
Should we hedge? I feel like it's going to be mainland. We've got a minute, so we can kind of like.
I think we should. Yeah,
it feels like mainland because it's got a lot more. I want to say infrastructure, but like a lot of these roads. What side of the road are we driving on? We're driving on the left-hand side. Black number plates I know is Malaysia, but this feels a bit more like mainland Malaysia than.
Is there going to be any hints if this is actually mainland or not?
I mean, not really. I mean, probably to a pro. I'm not one, so.
What's
Some
this
restaurant. I'm gonna just guess, kind of here-ish.
Yeah, we'll just go for it.
I would maybe it maybe could near Epo, but maybe it's worth maybe going in there. But fuck it, we'll run it. Come on.
It's in Malaysia.
Yeah, damn, we got 4965. That's not bad.
Yeah, nice.
14k. So the best we had was actually in Nigeria was 2.2k, but
yeah,
black number plates I know is always Malaysia every single time. Thing is, whenever I've played in the past, I usually get kind of around near Brunei, so that's why I was thinking it wasn't there. I was thinking it was going to be there, but you know, yeah. Thankfully, I don't know what it is, but this region is kind of easy to tell. There's certain things like the black number plates you can always kind of tell, and there's another thing that I know that basically, if you ever see like this kind of language, like Indian language, but with a line across the top, that usually means like Nepal border, like up more northern, because it's kind of near the mountains. So yeah, near like Kathmandu and all that kind of places. So whenever you see that, it's kind of up near there. But yeah, I feel like Southern Asia is quite easy to tell when it comes to GeoGuessr. But then again, I feel like a lot you get in Brazil as well. But then again, I don't play all that often. I'm not claiming to be a pro or anything like that. But, you know, yeah, look at that. I can play again in 8 hours. What's that going to be? Midnight? Yeah. So, probably not going to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Yeah. There you go, viewers. Hope you enjoyed that little bit of GeoGuessr. But you know what? We did pretty well. So on that, I think we end it on a high note, don't you, Dan?
Yep.
So that is going to be the end of this episode of the podcast. If you have enjoyed what you've heard, consider giving this video a like. And if you are interested in seeing more episodes in the future, feel free to subscribe as we try and have one of these out fairly frequently. We've been more on hour, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.